they struggle in handling conflict. And this is a factual statement, okay? Mandem viewers, some of you guys will agree, some of you guys won't. But they do struggle.
Okay, this is a 6 minute. Wait, it's 3 minutes actually.
Handling conflict. It is a factual statement, okay? And it's not that it's a bad thing that they struggle. Not saying anything about OOC or nothing. I'm saying in game, not all of them. Yes, not all of them, but in game, okay, as our peers, as newer our peers. They've been on the server for a while, right? And not all of them, some of them. They've been on the server for a while, but they are new RPers when it comes to the sense of NoPixel and roleplay. Okay? It is difficult to be accustomed to conflict when you are not involved in it a lot of the time. Just listen to me. This is not hate. Just listen to me. They are not accustomed to conflict, so it is difficult to be good with something you are not accustomed with. Do you understand? They don't have enough experience in that realm because they are mostly and wholeheartedly great RPers at the end of the day. They focus on RP more than anything, okay? And this is a factual statement as well. They roleplay their hearts out when it comes to their characters and the people around them. So when you do not have conflict or you do not experience conflict as much as other people in the city who've been in the city for 4 or 5 years, who are in conflict every other fucking month or every other week, you are not going to be as good as handling it personally. Not saying handling it OOC, but handling it in character as an RP character. Does this is this comprehensible? Does this make any sense? What up, Majin? Does this make, like, am I correct in saying this? Can we get an example? I mean, that was basically the example, right? That they are not in conflict as much as other people are, right? They're not there shooting or arguing or having these big meetings every fucking other week to these gangs or these other groups about this happened. They're not. This is not something they have all the time. You get what I'm saying? And
bro, like, he is right, innit? But it's definitely a good take. But I also think, bro, it's no fucking. I'm gonna just say it how it is, yeah? And this is that I know normally people say that and they say some mad shit. I'm not gonna say mad shit. We also have a very bad track record with conflict going wrong for, like, not for us, but like a lot of the conflicts we've been in have left a sour taste in our mouth to the point where it's like, why would we want to do it again? You know what I'm saying? So his take is 100% right. There's definitely aspects, it's like not knowing how, I guess to a certain extent, not knowing how to handle conflict is easy because we don't do it that much. I think that makes sense. But like, a lot of our wars have been fucking terrible, to be honest. Let's be honest, like, a lot of our wars have just been a shit show. So it's just something we avoid because it's like, it doesn't seem to really bring too much to the, like, enjoyment. So it's just one of those, you know? You can't go into every conflict situation with that mindset. I mean, yeah, but it's also kind of not someone's fault, you know? Because you got to understand, there's however many of us is there. There's, let's say, there's over 15 of us, right? Or however many. Everyone has a different take and a different stance on conflict and how they want to deal with conflict and if they want to do conflict RP. Because at the end of the day, roleplay is what you want it to be. If you want to go into NoPixel and not do conflict RP, you don't have to do conflict RP. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want on NoPixel. So you got to understand as well, everyone has to respect, if there's people who don't want to do it, you have to respect that. If there's people who are uncomfortable with doing it, you have to respect that. But then also, I would agree that it does come down to a little bit to what Knotty's talking about as well. Of like, yeah, okay, maybe it is a bit of a, you know, we're not in it very often. So when it happens, it's it's a thing. Also, you've got that aspect of a percentage of viewers, like not the core community, but like some of the bad eggs going way over the line and causing things to like get out of hand. There's so many different variables where it's like it gets to a point where any conflict situation is just is it really like dealing with the shit that comes with it? Is it that worth it? Like you say to Matt though, doesn't that come with being in a gang? But that I'm not talking about I'm talking about what it brings in real life. I'm not talking about on the server. I'm talking about the community becoming a certain way, people feeling uncomfortable with that kind of role play. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a in-RP thing. I ain't even gonna carry on talking about it because A, I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck enough about GTA 5 roleplay conflict. And B, it's just gonna fuel a fire, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it does.
Like Jay, yes, Jay is rarely in conflict. Matt, I mean, even though he's been in wars or whatever, Matt has not.
Yeah, okay, I've come to the evaluation that John Hen 2022 is one of them.
Been in actual conflict or the front face of conflict in most regards. You get what I'm saying? Fran, I appreciate the partner for 12, bro. You're a legend, baby. Thank you, bro. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this makes sense, right? Like, I'm trying my best to articulate this as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? Some of the...
He ain't lying.